And tonight, he wears these silver trunks, and he comes to us from Buenos Aires, Argentina. He is undefeated with a professional record of 16 wins, only 1 draw, 6 wins by knockout. Introducing Sergio Maravilla Martinez. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the red corner. He weighed in at 147.5 pounds. He's wearing the white trunks with the blue trim. He is from Tijuana, Baja California, Mexico. His professional record a very fine 20 wins, only 3 defeats, 12 wins by knockout. Introducing Antonio Tony Margarito.
So welcome to Las Vegas on what should be a classic fight night, we hope. We're going to start at welterweight. Antonio Margarito and Sergio Gabriel Martinez, a 24-year-old from Argentina.
With Oscar De La Hoya.
Of the picture, the Argentinian. 4 years ago, so he's on a decent run since then.
From him. Looks a little different from most Argentine fighters. Coming back with some good left hands.
Having to fight with his back to the ropes for a moment, Martinez.
Earn your money.
Oh, right hand though from Margarito, and Martinez in trouble. Will have to take a count. Mandatory 8, buckled at the knees, and trouble for the Argentinian. And he's still not ready to go back into action. The bell comes at the end of the round.
Well, maybe just caught a bit cold. It was a very good punch, chopping right hand.
He didn't actually touch down, but he had to take a count because it was just the ropes that kept him up. So Joe Cortez was absolutely right. Question of whether on the scorecard you negate everything up.
A little bit too lightly. Now he knows.
He looks like so many of the Mexicans. Poor jab. It looks like the minute has been locked.
Hands and reflexes are good with his hands, but
Margarito having no trouble really in getting it. Put on a good performance.
Margarito comes forward. He looks tough and he looks.
He's on those ropes again. He's not especially elusive, and he'll need to tighten up that defense, man. Right hand, did it land from Mark?
He could do without. He'd do better, I think, if he tucked up.
Margarito's been a pro, like so, just 15 years old. Body shot. Margarito getting closer again, looking to... Right up, seemed to hit the gloves to me. The right hand did get through there, though. He's spending too much time on these ropes here, this Argentinian. Margarito still... Neither of these two in that kind of league so far. These are good shots. I think they're going to destroy his ability to get... Oh, he gets there again, Margarito. Maybe that sparring with Oscar De La Hoya hasn't done him too much.
Well, Martinez thrown plenty punches, but they're just really with the arms and not landing with any substance.
He gets through with a good combination there, Martinez, though, but he doesn't look...
He'll have been in tough fights before. But is he prepared?
I've got it by 3 to Margarito.
Well with the jab, but he's not really getting off with it.
The time. It's a big disappointment, I would think, to the Martin.
So far, he's just not coping with the problems that Margarito's setting. Occasionally, he does get through it, falling in to his work and not getting good punches off.
It's a good little rally over the last 20 seconds or so from Martinez. He's covering up quite well and has got him with a few little sharp shots of his own. like that. It's a bit wild and ragged, though. He did get there with the left hand whipped in. And from Martinez, but he needs more.
Yes, his jabs just not that effective, you know, it's to keep Margarito off, and that's what he needs. He's tired, you know, he's starting to get wild, not as...
It's been a rough workout, this, for Martinez. If he could pull this round a bit, that's a good shot. Going in from Margarito this time, and it seemed to just buckle the knees again of the Argentinian. He recovered from it quickly. His conditioning got him through the moment, but he was definitely hurt again there.
Well, that was after, now that the movement from Martinez has stopped.
This round swinging one way and then the other. Martinez started it pretty well. It's good exchanges. Well, it's Martinez who has to give ground, though. Margarito thudding in some heavy shots. He's obviously very, very durable. And
well, Ian, they're both getting tired now. That's making for a better fight. They're both prepared to stand toe-to-toe.
Well, Martinez won the first minute of the round, but Margarito... It's not a bad scrap, is it?
It's a good scrap. The movement has stopped.
And as he does that, his defence looks open, too open. He's a sitting target, really, for Margarito. Like defence.
Well, I've still got Margarito ahead, pulling away a little bit now, 3 points.
Body shots on the inside from Margarito. Martinez hit by that right hand. He's looking a bit disorganised, isn't he, at the moment?
Yes, that was a nice turn from Margarito. You just sense he's coming on a bit stronger. Maybe he feels the strength of Martinez is starting to flow out of him.
He might be right. He's just working over the Argentinian a little here. I wonder if Martinez's legs have gone, Glenn.
Well, the last round and this, he's been very flat-footed. He's having to stand and slug more and more, and that, you know, that's usually a sign of tiredness. He can't keep his boxing going.
I don't think this Mexican's going to stop, is he, or run out of gas. He's used to going long distances, never been stopped. He'll just keep on throwing the leather, and he's obviously very, very fit.
Yes, you'd say he's fit and he's rugged and he's tough, and he's just not letting Martinez off the hook.
This is a big round for Margarito. He's taking too many at this stage. Martinez, there's a danger he just might fall apart if he's not careful. Some heavy shots going through. It's going wrong here for Sergio Gabriel Martinez. His American debut is turning into a bit of a bad dream. He's almost fighting on instinct. Just a few seconds left in the round. And it's been a terrible run. He's caught again by these shots, and again the legs wobbled. He stayed upright. Joe Cortez looking. He's all over the place here, Martinez, and it is stopped almost as if the bell was going to sound. And that non-stop aggression throughout the 3 minutes wins the fight for Antonio Margarito, who in truth always looked the likely winner. And Sergio Gabriel Martinez, the Argentinian, fell apart with only, must have been, what, 2 seconds left in the round.
Well, it was very close to being over the round there, but it was good. You know, you could tell from the beginning or the middle of the round that the strength was starting to flow out of Martinez. Margarito sensed it. It was a good attack. He never let him off the hook, just kept the punches going in, got him on the ropes, trapped him there, and just kept throwing punches. And Joe Cortez, I think, picked a good time to jump in. He was just starting to reel around, looking hurt, Martinez.
I should think Antonio Margarito was glad to get in the ring with somebody like Martinez, having been in there with De La Hoya in the gym for these last few weeks.
Yes, I should think he was. I should think this was a good bit easier than what he's been used to every day. Here's the punches. Long, hurtful punches. The legs are starting to go, and he just keeps it all coming. Martinez starts to fall along the ropes. He's all over the place now, and Joe Cortez pulls Margarito off.
And that is 12 straight wins for Margarito. I mean, he's essentially limited, but he's going to give anybody but the top guys a bit of an argument.
He is limited, but he's also just 21 years of age. He's a very young guy, and you know, and there's still a lot of learning to do. I'm not sure how good the Oscar De La Hoya sparring is on a long-term basis, but it didn't do him that bad there.
Not too long-term, I would suggest, at this stage. Just look at his attitude, though. I mean, he's 21, but he looks older, doesn't he? But I suppose in terms of experience, he is. He's been on the go since he was 15 as a pro.
Well, that just shows, you know, the mental toughness of these Mexican fighters. You know, professionals at 15, you know, real tough men at 21.
And 8 of his last 12 wins have come inside Sergio too.
Damas y caballeros, ladies and gentlemen, referee Joe Cortez steps in and stops this bout at 2 minutes 57 seconds of the 7th round. The winner by TKO de Tijuana, Mexico, Antonio Tony Margarito.